Welcome back for part 3 of the Hedgehog. Okay, so far we have his feet and his legs done. Now if you didn't do the feet, this is the time to attach some little feet to it. So you can just wrap a couple times around a pencil. Roll this top part done. And we're just going to be felting some fists. So this would be more for this type of, let me take one of his off if I can. It doesn't want to come off. Okay, well we'll give him 3 paws here. So here's our little fist. Put it on, attach it, and then put it down over the edge. Okay, that looks really silly, but you get the idea. So you can do that with the front paws, you can put the back paws in there the same way if you want. But this is what we have right now. We're going to be putting his face in here. So a little bit more of the natural. So this is, you're going to have about half the natural left. You're going to have about a foot too much and about the same of the darker. Just to make a base for everything. I'm going to make it into about the size of a walnut. Felt it down. Just a circle. We're just making a bead right now to give us a good base to put the face on. And I am going to felt this down pretty tightly because I don't want any of his features to come off. So when you're attaching 2 pieces of felt together, you want at least one of them to be really well felted. Like, this is going to be felted so hard that I can't even really push into it. There was a hedgehog that I didn't like the way his face turned out, and the only way I could get anything off of it was to cut the face off. Okay, I felt a little mean, but I do like his new face that I gave him. Backside, it doesn't quite matter if it's well felted or not because it's going to be in the back. Okay, so that's going to be his face. Let's put it into place in his little hood. I'm going to go from the head into the body. You can see how I'm concerned about the last quarter inch. I want to make sure it goes into his body. That sucks the fibers really far down. I'm also going to go from his body into his head. Make it a little bit flatter so I have some room to get his features on without making his head too big. So he's going to be curled up like that. Alright, take a little bit of your leftover peach and your handy dandy pencil. Roll it around. This is going to be the nose. Slide it off, or the base for the nose anyway. Now this side I'm going to keep loosey-goosey because I'm going to be attaching it to his head. This side I want really well felted because this is what I'm going to attach everything else to. I want to keep it round, so I'm going to do a quarter turn. Put this into place. not a mole, although he is related to moles. Moles are their closest relatives, those and shrews. Which I have to tell you, I caught a shrew in a live trap in my house one time. It was the cutest little thing. I let him out by a deserted barn. Figured that would be a pretty good home for him. Okay, so this is what we have. Now we're going to make a piece of skin, a triangular piece of skin, to go under his nose and blend in with the body. So we're going to use the peach. And then just a little bit of the white down here where it's going to blend in with the body. Where's my little pink toe? Make a piece of skin by just felting them together flat. What we're doing is we're blending the two colors together. So this side was peach, I had a little piece of white on this side, and what I'm doing is I'm pushing the peach through the white side, so the peach will show through a little bit. Okay, this is the white here. Start up underneath his nose and start attaching it up over the top. Don't have to go very far down. I'm not changing the shape of it. I just want to attach it. So I'm going maybe a quarter of an inch in. And nice and gently go up. Really nice and blended now. And the underneath of his muzzle is done. Now we're going to be making two pieces. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put a little bit, I'm going to put two little balls here for cheeks before I do anything else. Use the white, two little pieces of white. I'm going to make the balls by folding these loose fuzzy ends under my thumb. Right down here at the base of his head, base of his face. Go around the edges. I want to leave it bowed. I want it to be a nice fat cheek, so I don't want to keep going over the middle because that'll flatten it down. But by going around the edges, it leaves it nice and domed. Okay, here's my other piece. Did you notice how I pulled off two pieces at the same time? It's much easier to get similar amounts if you pull them off at the same time rather than doing one cheek and then trying to guess at how much wool you use. This is going to go on either side of his nose. Okay? There. So now we're going to make pieces to cover and add as jowls. And come up around the cheeks. And whereas with the under part we use mostly peach with a little bit of white, for the sides we're going to be using white with a little bit of peach. Okay, think of this as the two sides of his jowls. On the tip of his nose, we're going to have the peach fade into the white. Let's do these at the same time. Pushing the peach through to the white right now. We're going to turn it over and then push the white through the peach. whether you want it to be more peach or more white. This is where it's a little tricky. What I'm going to be doing is making a hard edge. When I make a hard edge, I've lifted both of these up. I'm going to be drawing in the line that I want. And as I push it into the mat, I can just fold the mat over. And it creates a hard line. See that line there? I'm going to do the same thing over here. Fold it over right along the line. This side I'm going to keep nice and fluffy because this is what I'm going to be blending in. And I can pull a little bit of that off because I don't want it quite that big. Now to further firm up this line, because this is going to be the jowl that goes over on this side of the face. So I want this line to be really firm from the tip of his nose. I'm going to start going almost parallel. It's kind of like maybe a 20-degree angle into it. Very careful about my fingers. I'm holding it with my fingers and then putting the needle down. So it gives it a much better line. See the two lines? I'll hold it with my index finger. Just go right along that line. Just hold it too. Okay. So here we have the muzzle. And to attach it, I'm going to attach it right at the nose. And then here's his cheek here that we put on. I'm going to go up this way. Again, I'm not trying to change the shape, so I'm not going to go very deep or very hard. Bring this all the way back. Along his face. Push that smile into place. Going over the bridge of his nose and blending the fibers all back. This is how I do my dog muzzles too. Makes a really good dog muzzle. There we go. I'm going to take a little bit of the darker, real little bit, and make it into a really skinny thread. Stretch right at the nose in the middle. Right inside, right underneath his muzzle to help emphasize looks pretty good. They're just pushed in. And then what you can do is just put a little dab of glue right here and put them back in so they stay. A little light on glue right here. So what I do is I bring things from my studio to home to do these videos, and so I don't have everything that I have at my studio at my house. I don't have any glue, but it'll work fine without it. But it's best if you glue them into place. You can see how this is going to be coming down like that. So we're going to make some eyelids for them so it doesn't look so scary. I'm going to start with a little of the light. Again, we have 2 eyelids, so I'm breaking it into 2 even parts. And just roll it on your palm to dry felt it. And the other one too. Two fairly even pieces, dry felted. I'm going to start it down so it's going down towards his nose. I'm going to felt along the top edge. And then, so this is his lower eyelid. So it's coming up to the corner of his eye. Bottom part. I'm not felting the top part of his eye. This is just be tucked in. Another one. Eyelids. We're going to do the same thing with the dark for the top eyelids. Roll it. Center of the nose, up to the corner of the eye, up in the top part of the It was Eddie Munster point here. Take a little bit of loose wool. Melt it right through your fabric. It really doesn't take very much his hood all the way around. I'm going to give him a little small nose here, and then show how you could add a little bit of dimension around there by using the reverse needle. So just put a little nose in there. Okay, so see how this face is nice and blended? I can get that by just using my reverse needle, because remember, the color that's underneath this dark is light. So if I pull with my reverse needle, I'm pulling light through. Put quite a bit in the front. See how that piece of light is coming through? I'm going to go all the way around his face, pulling that light through. I use the reverse needle so many times when I'm doing animals to blend colors, because it pulls that underneath color out. This is a little hard working upside down. I'm trying to make it so you can see what I'm doing, but then I can't really see what I'm doing. The other thing we can do is push it in so the thick part of the needle's there, and then you can just lift up the eye a little bit. Gives it a little bit more character. Okay, let's give them a little bit more dimension over here. I love my reverse needle, which is why I put it in the kit for you, because it makes such a difference. And I've run into some really good, talented filters who've never used it. I don't know how that happens. Pull up this eye a little bit. See how that's dripping down over his eye? Just lift it up. Use the reverse needle in here, blend the two colors together. Okay, there you have it. Probably do a little fixing of his hairstyle. Maybe trim off some of these long pieces here. Good. Play around with it. Have fun. They're happy little guys. Thanks for joining me. If you need to order a kit, you can contact me at feltpals@gmail.com. Thanks.